Yo, ladies and gents, we're reacting to the top 12 best performers from the NFL Combine. You know, they probably didn't do better than me, but let's check it out.
Impressions of the Combine.
Well, look, we can go through some guys and some groups that really stood out to me, and I'll start with what we saw today with Armand Membo from Missouri, who I love it when guys have opportunities to compete. He's in the mix to be the top overall offensive lineman. He shows up here at over 330 pounds in a very loud, fast 40
heck no.
at 4.91, accompanied with a phenomenal field workout. So he entered into this process as my 18th overall player. He's going to be going north, not south. He's someone at that size to be able to move around like he does. The question was guard, tackle. He's going to be a tackle, and he's going to be a very high pick when we get to that draft in Green Bay.
Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Bro, he was moving way too crazy on that 40. I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't even really pay attention to everything else. That 40 was crazy. I think, he's probably the one he had probably the fastest one at the NFL Combine. If you telling me these colleges ain't roiding up, putting that in them Smoothie King drinks, you's out your mind.
Continue to look at him go through the rest of his drills here as we go through some other guys that stood out throughout the week. Jahad Campbell from Alabama. Stacy was talking about him just a little bit ago. I think he's the best off-the-ball linebacker in this class with the ability, if you want him to rush off the edge. That's what he was in high school. That's what he arrived at Alabama. Everything he did, look how quick his feet are, how athletic he is, how explosive he is. Look at someone like Edgerrin Cooper, the impact he had right away last year with the Green Bay Packers. I think what we saw this week from Jahad Campbell was just as impressive, and he's going to be ready to come right out the gates and have an impact at the next level.
Great drills here, and of course all the
going crazy,
bells and whistles that our stupendous production team here
he's dumb fast
at the Combine have. Just checking
look
on
at him move.
Jahad Campbell
With the tracer
on
him
fluid
as well, gives you a little
he's not clunky
smiley face there.
A lot of linebackers, they move like linemen.
A couple Texas guys that really popped. We had Coach Sark with us up here in the booth, and
he's dumb
he said
fast.
it's speed is something they're after at Texas. That was on full display. Matthew Golden, I think, is one of the best receivers in this class. He's a lot to be a first-round pick. He goes out and rips off a 4.3
is crazy.
And then Barron, who I have as the top corner in this class as a nickel, but showed with this speed, if you want him to stay outside, I think that can be arranged at 4.4 flat, pretty fast enough.
What is Texas doing?
A couple Longhorns absolutely flying. And then the position as a whole that stood out, we talked about it what feels like a month ago, but these running backs, Omarion Hampton, amongst others, with the Ohio State backs, Henderson, Judkins as well. It's a deep group. The vast majority of them worked out, and they were very impressive, Rich.
Trevor Etienne, Travis's bro.
Yeah, he's definitely
got it done.
Ran even a little bit faster than everyone expected. Wasn't totally healthy this year, but showed what he can do when
Donovan Edwards
he's
is nice.
out there. You're a Michigan Wolverine. Donovan Edwards did not have the year that he wanted, but a monster 23, and this was a nice way to kind of.
I mean, that's his forte right there.
The athleticism and being able to kind of get through the final part of this process well. That's a big deal. It's Caleb Johnson here from Iowa. Ran in the 4.5s, didn't blow you away with the 40, but caught the ball well, had a good overall field workout. I think he's 45 to 60 is when he ends up coming off the board. He kind of look like a wide receiver. But plenty of running backs to choose from in this class.
Turned out to be the fastest running back group we've ever seen since, 2003. That's when we first came here. That's why we always have that as a line of demarcation. Fastest running back group since 2003, and led by 5 big dudes today who ran sub-5 40s. The offensive line group for the second straight year had 5 different guys run sub-5 40s, but those guys helped lead to deliver an average time of 5.13 on the 40-yard dash. It's the fastest offensive line group that we've ever seen here at the Combine. So
it's only going to get faster.
It does appear to be that case every single year. The quarterback group that we did see out there spin it and work out, your impression of that, Daniel?
Yeah, we didn't see the top two guys there with Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders go through the workout. That's something that's really been kind of commonplace over the last decade. But we did see some other guys really compete and show some promise and some upside of what they can be at the next level. I thought Jackson Dart had as good a workout, as good a throwing workout as there was in the entire group out of Ole Miss. He's my third quarterback. I believe he's my 42nd overall player. But in that mix, early second round, and I thought the relaxed way that he conducted himself, so I'm just chewing on some gum and letting it rip with some beautiful deep balls, which he was very accustomed to throwing there with Lane Kiffin and that Ole Miss offense as our Hall of Famer Kurt Warner was looking on.
You know what I want the Giants to do, bro? Hey, Jackson Dart is up there, right? Say we take a gamble. We get a veteran quarterback, right? I'm not too high, like, bless me, excuse me. Know that the Giants, right? I'm a Giants fan. I know the Giants are high on Shedeur Sanders, bro. I'm not that high on him, bro. I don't really believe the hype. I really don't believe the hype. I feel like the best opportunity is because they're trying to trade for number one. You know, the Giants be dumb sometimes. If the Giants trade up to number one, I would go get a generational player. Let me go get Travis Hunter. Let me get my center back number one, or my wide receiver. Can give you both, or play them both, which I doubt that's gonna happen. Get a veteran QB. If you gotta go get Russell Wilson, go get Russell. If you gotta go get Aaron, go get Aaron. If you have to, bro, I want them to get Justin Fields, bro. That's who I want. Justin Fields. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. That'd be insane. Or even Aaron Rodgers, bro. I wouldn't even mind that, bro. A little bridge QB. Hold off. I'm pretty sure 2026 might have way better quarterbacks than Shedeur Sanders and Cam. Either that or 2027. But we'll see. We'll see. Who I really like is Cam Ward. If we're trading up to number one and we pick Shedeur Sanders, I'm not going to be a Giants fan. Not going to happen. If we trade up to number one and possibly get Cam Ward, I wouldn't be too mad about it. To be honest, I wouldn't be too mad about it, honestly. But Jackson Dart is nice.
Yeah, had the oblique injury. Coach Sark was talking
Travis
about
Hunter,
that. Wasn't totally
then
healthy.
You go,
just tried to fight
if
through
Jackson
it.
Dart's in the second
Coming
round or
down the
middle
stretch
row,
for Texas,
go get one of them too.
I thought he spun the ball pretty well. Had a really solid workout. Real clean footwork. I know Kurt was a big fan of what he saw with Quinn Ewers. Will Howard, the McAfee quarterback
nice
choice.
Yes.
Had a nice day. First of all, he's big. You can see it with his presence. The ball, he was able to deliver a couple really nice out routes. Deep ball is a little bit up and down, a little bit inconsistent, but with him, you just really want to see the ball, how it came out of his hands, and threw it well. Is in the mix. Have an opportunity there on day number 2 to hear his name called.
Okay.
Once we get to the draft, here he is, big number 7, who is eliciting a lot of cheers and a lot of response from a very pro-Ohio State crowd here in Indianapolis.
And so a fun day with the quarterbacks. Let's have a little bit of interesting conversation here. Not even the truck knows where I'm going to go with this.
Oh, okay.
So give me the name of the guy that could be a late first rounder, whether somebody who's on the clock or somebody trades in. Because you take a look at Eagles, Chiefs. I'm going from the back end up. Mm-hmm. Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Commanders, Lions, Ravens. Those teams could be trade partners, right? Mm-hmm. For somebody who wants to trade back in. Who's that guy?
I would say 2 names that came up more than any other this entire week. And Dart, who I thought had the best workout, and then Tyler Shuck, who's a little older, but who has a big arm and some teams feel like is ready to play. Now, he's going to be 25, but they feel like you don't have to waste any time. If you don't have someone and this, musical chairs takes place and you're left without a quarterback, there's a feeling among some that I've talked to this week, we can plug him in and we can go.
Then let's kick it up a notch. You see the Rams at 26. What do you think? Can they go ahead and use a first-round pick to get that guy, even though they nailed Stafford down for who knows how long right now? We don't know how long that contract is.
Yeah, They just feel to me more like an all-in mode right now. They want somebody to help Stafford, not replace him.
All right, so then let's keep going up. What about Steelers at 21?
The Steelers, to me, they are very much in the quarterback market. I just don't know the way the board falls. I don't think they're going to take one at that point in time.
All right, then where would the trade spot be?
I think you're starting
27 on down, 26 on down?
I know one thing. The guy at 32, his phone works really well. So
I don't know if people are probably shy of wanting to talk to Howie these days. I don't know.
To move.
Man, Giants, y'all know what to do, bro. Y'all boys lock in, bro. Don't make me have to come in there and really, you know what I'm saying, put that foot down. I don't want to have to do that. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoy it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all favorite team is. Not the Giants. They trash. Facts. We out.